Alpha Gang. Today we are doing some quick connect latches on the Genesis Coupe. So I picked up these off of Amazon, and I'll show you here. The reason we are doing this today is from taking off my bumper multiple times. I have broken the clips in here that go right along the bumper, so I've been actually having a sagging bumping for a little bit. This isn't as bad as it was. It's actually partially removed because in my last video I did this new lip install, which you can just hit the link above if you want to take a look at that last install, and I also go over how I remove this front bumper as well too. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to do some quick latches here. So these, I'll pull this up over here, are basically going to be installed here for a nice clean setup. So I'm going to take you through that today and get these installed, so if you decide to do them yourself, you can get those done. The reason I wanted to use those instead of the elastic band method, and the reason I call it that is because they're usually mounted like right here on your fender and another one here, and then they have that like rubber band essentially that holds your bumper together. I didn't want to drill into my carbon fiber. I wanted to keep this how it was because I didn't want to damage it or modify it. And then this I thought was just a nice clean setup, and it just looks a lot better in my opinion. So yeah, let's get at it. Let's not waste any more time and let's get started on this install. Remove this bumper, just like so. It's already partially removed. All right, so next we're gonna do, I'm gonna remove this piece right in here. So there's just a small Phillips screw right here, and then we have a just a small bolt here that we'll also remove as well too. This just comes off just like that. You're gonna have this small piece right here, a little plastic piece. You're just gonna take needle nose pliers, and we're gonna remove this piece as well, because that's where we're gonna actually have our little metal piece that we use for the quick connect right here. So now that this piece is off, I have this small piece right here. I already put this little nut here and this washer here, and then on the other side for where this fender piece is that we removed, there's an opening right here. There's a small hole. We're gonna put this little washer and nut on that side and start fastening this and putting it in place. Okay, so there I have it right here. I'm probably gonna have to make some adjustments. I do have, as you can see, the washer on this side with the nut, and then on the other side there's a washer and nut as well. But yeah, I kind of have it sticking out a tiny bit. I hope I don't have to make too many adjustments, but we're gonna I'll show you how to mark the bumper, as that's what we're gonna do next, and we're gonna start drilling. I put the bumper back on, so you can kind of see it sagging on the side. Everything's clipped in, and then you can see my clip right here. So what we're gonna do is I am going to put, you can use, I don't know, some people use toothpaste. I'm just going to use my just like a polish, and I'm going to put a bit of this on the end of this right here, and I'm going to use it as a marker. So then when I pull my bumper up to mark it, I'm going to try to line it up the best I can. Well, you want to get as accurate as possible because you don't want to make mistakes. And then this is going to, where I place it, once it's secure, it's going to leave a mark on the inside, and that's where I'm going to start drilling. So yeah, let's do that right now. I'll put that on, pull this up, make my mark on the inside, and then start with like a stepper bit or something to start the drilling. Alright, so I quickly use some painter's tape just to tape the outside, where I'm basically going to drill my first hole through the inside where my marker is, which it made this tiny mark you can see right here, which is where the center of this piece was, which I just rubbed off the polishing compound. So yeah, I'll drill in, make the hole here, and then I'll just use a bit to open this up as well to make my first hole, and then we can start lining things up. Now the hole on the outside. All right, and that's what it looks like once it's done. You can see the little washer on the back of there. But yeah, nice and clean. So when this mates up with this piece, you just push to release. So we'll end up lining it up, and then we'll do the same on the other side. All right, so it's latched, but as you can tell when I was talking about the adjustments, bumper's on, but there's a gap here as well. So I'm gonna back out this the metal piece on the inside, get it pushed in a bit more, and then this should fit a little bit more flush. So let's go do that. We go end up closing up that gap, so this is nice and smooth here. I'll make some adjustments before I do final tightening, but other than that, in terms of the space, that's all adjusted. So I will unclick this just like so. Sorry, it's hard with one hand. Oh, there you go. And yeah, I'll make some adjustments here, tighten all these nuts up, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so if you see my vehicle before, or my Genesis, I had a huge gap here right on the side. Most of the clips are broken in here. You'll see there's kind of a tiny gap here because the clip would usually hold this here, so can't do much about that. But in terms of here, it's this spot right here. It's nice and flush again, so it's good. And there's my little push button to take it off, but it's pretty secure, which is good. Closed in that gap, it looks nice and clean again. So yeah, I'm really happy how that turned out. So sorry, it's hard to see. The car is actually pretty clean in the garage right now, so I get a lot of reflections. But yeah, let's do the same on the other side, and we'll get a final clip. Yeah, there you go. So passenger side is done as well. Don't mind the loose fender liner. I still have to reattach those from pulling the bumper off. Same with hooking up my fog lights again. But yeah, no, these are awesome. So they just come off like that. Pretty easy to do. And then you can hear it click back in, and then nice and secure, which is nice. The other side, of course, also looking good. So quick and easy. There's a new lip from my last video if you want to check that out. But yeah, overall, easier install than I thought it was going to be. I'd probably say if you need to give yourself some time, like this was probably something you could get done within like 30 minutes. I'd say the hardest part you have to do is probably take off the bumper because the clips always break and they want to hold on for dear life for whatever's left of the clips that you still have. But other than that, it was great. I think it's really clean. Looks good. The quick releases I got were from Amazon, so they were pretty cheap. I can't remember the exact price, but I know they were just a few bucks, not too bad, but worth it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that little install there. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below as well. And if you don't follow us or subscribe to the channel already, even hit that like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help with the channel. So thanks again for sticking around for another one, and we'll catch you on the next install. Peace.